Hey kids, have you ever needed to get someone's attention but didn't know how to do it without being rude? That's where the magic words "excuse me" come in. Today, we're going to learn about why these words are important and how to use them to interrupt politely. Why "excuse me" is important. Using "excuse me" is a polite way to get someone's attention or to ask for something without interrupting or being rude. These words show that you respect the other person and their space. They can help you in many situations, whether you need to ask a question, move past someone, or join a conversation. When to use "excuse me." Here are some common situations where you might need to use "excuse me." Getting someone's attention. If someone is busy or not looking at you, saying "excuse me" can let them know you need to talk to them. Interrupting a conversation. If you need to speak to someone who is already talking to someone else, "excuse me" is the polite way to do it. Moving through a crowd. If you need to walk through a group of people or past someone, saying "excuse me" lets them know you are coming through. Asking for help. If you need help or have a question, starting with "excuse me" is polite and respectful. Interrupting someone can be tricky, but if you do it politely, people will appreciate your manners. Here's how to do it. Wait for a pause. If the person you need to talk to is speaking, wait for a short pause in their conversation. This shows that you are respectful and patient. Say "excuse me." Start with "excuse me" to let them know you need their attention. For example, "Excuse me, may I ask you something?" Be clear and brief. Once you have their attention, be clear and brief about what you need. For example, "Excuse me, can you help me find my book?" Thank them. After you've spoken, always remember to say thank you for their time and help. Practice makes perfect. Using "excuse me" and interrupting politely can take some practice. Here are some fun ways to get better at it. Role-playing games. Play a game with your family or friends where you practice using "excuse me" in different situations. For example, pretend you're in a busy store and need to ask for help. Politeness challenge. Try to use "excuse me" at least 3 times a day. Keep track and see if you can do it more each day. Polite interruptions. Practice interrupting politely with a friend. Take turns speaking and interrupting with "excuse me", then giving each other feedback on how you did. Examples of using "excuse me". Here are some examples to help you see how it works. At school. "Excuse me, Mrs. Smith, can you explain that again?" At home. "Excuse me, Dad, can you help me with my homework?" With friends. "Excuse me, can I join your game?" Why it matters. Using "excuse me" and interrupting politely shows that you are thoughtful and considerate. It makes it easier for people to help you and talk to you. It also makes you a better friend and communicator. Conclusion. Remember, kids, the words "excuse me" are powerful tools for being polite and respectful. Whether you're at home, at school, or with friends, using these words will help you communicate better and make sure everyone feels respected. So practice using "excuse me" every day and see how much nicer your interactions can be. Now go out there and show everyone your awesome manners. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Beat Lab Kids TV for more fun and educational videos.